Clint Eastwood, one of Hollywood's most legendary actors and directors, has lived a life as dramatic and captivating as the films he created. Known for his tough, no-nonsense characters in westerns and action movies, Eastwood built an image of strength and resilience that fans admired for decades. But behind the stoic persona, his real life carried struggles, regrets, and secrets that he rarely shared publicly. Now, at 89, Eastwood has finally broken his silence about his past, offering fans a glimpse into the man behind the legend. Eastwood's journey to stardom was not an easy one. Born during the Great Depression, he grew up in a family that struggled financially, moving from place to place in search of work. These difficult beginnings shaped his work ethic and determination to succeed. He admitted that there were moments when he questioned whether he would ever find stability or make a name for himself. Yet those early hardships instilled in him the grit that later defined his career. When Clint Eastwood burst into fame with his roles in spaghetti westerns like A Fistful of Dollars, audiences immediately connected with his mysterious presence. But as he revealed, the success also came with pressures he wasn't prepared for. Hollywood demanded not just talent but constant performance, and behind the scenes, Eastwood often felt isolated. Fame, while glamorous to outsiders, took a toll on his personal life, straining his relationships and leaving scars he carried silently for years. At 89, Eastwood has reflected more openly on the mistakes he made. He confessed that balancing his career and personal responsibilities was often overwhelming. His romantic relationships were filled with both passion and turbulence, and he admitted that the demands of Hollywood sometimes led him to neglect those closest to him. For a man who built a career playing strong, unshakable heroes, acknowledging his vulnerabilities took great courage. Yet Clint Eastwood also shared the lessons those experiences taught him. He learned that true strength does not come from denying pain, but from facing it honestly. He revealed that his greatest achievements were not just in the films he made, but in the personal growth that came from his struggles. From actor to director, Eastwood's career reflected his ability to reinvent himself and keep moving forward despite the setbacks. Perhaps most touching was his acknowledgement of the value of family and legacy. At this stage in life, Eastwood admitted that what matters most is not fame or fortune, but the connections he has built with his children, his loved ones, and the audiences who have followed him for so many years. Breaking his silence was not about scandal. It was about honesty, reflection, and passing on wisdom to those willing to listen. Clint Eastwood's revelations remind fans that even the strongest heroes carry hidden battles. At 89, he is no longer just the rugged cowboy or the tough detective. He is a man who has lived through decades of triumphs and regrets, victories and mistakes. And by finally opening up about his past, he has shown that courage comes not only from fighting on screen, but also from speaking the truth about one's own life.